Well, the thing that caused me most alarm is the fact that a lot of the solutions that we have seen are outside of the doctor-consumer relationship, so therefore not covered by privacy laws that apply to medical records, because this wouldn't technically be a medical record. This would be outside of that. So proving that you've been vaccinated in an airport or at a different venue, or maybe even going into your place of employment, this is being expanded, this context of proving that you're vaccinated. And they're setting up digital systems with private companies most times, and being left up to private companies to trust them to protect consumer data is not something that I feel that should just be left up to them. But also the other concerns that come out of that is, you know, these data sets of around being vaccinated can be easily correlated with other sets of data you may have online already, and we don't want that to happen either. And since data privacy laws differ from country to country, we are particularly worried about that. Also, the second thing is efficacy and the illusion of efficacy. We still don't know enough about these vaccines, about how COVID is spread after you get them. Do you spread it? How effective it is for herd immunity. We're not there yet. It's not as established as something as like having a yellow card, where you have that initiated and established by the WHO, and you are traveling from airport to airport with a piece of paper. But if you have a digital passport saying that you've been vaccinated from COVID, we don't want to give people a false sense of that, you know, this is over if it's not actually over yet. So that is another concern that we have as well. We're looking to health experts to guide us on that. But we don't want to roll out a permanent solution for a situation that we hope is temporary.
Do you think that governments around the world, with their headlong rush to get this sorted and get economies back on track, as they say, build back better, I think is the phrase that most people are using, quite how they all got to know that all at once. Amazing. But do you worry about that headlong rush to getting everything back, and also the headlong rush for private companies' desire for profit, that where those two things intersect, ultimately the public lose out?
I believe so. I would say that focusing on the, let's say, opening things back up, or opening up better, or focusing on the solutions that private companies are coming up with, I believe that they are being opportunistic when it comes to presenting their solutions to governments and different airlines around the world, more so than thinking about the consumer themselves. A lot of people are saying that they're thinking about privacy. A lot of solutions I haven't seen haven't really been transparent about how they're preserving privacy and the technicality behind it and the technology that they're using. So I'm very worried about that rush into opening the economy when we don't know yet how different vaccines are going to be effective in the long run. And I don't think we should establish and test these new systems of vaccine passports during a pandemic. This is not the time to test out technology. This is the time to spread access and get people the access that they need and the healthcare that they need, and be set up for success later, rather than rushing them back in, get vaccinated, prove they've been vaccinated, and get them back spending money or wherever you want them to be again, and placement in society. We should not be focused more so on the consumer spending. We should be focused on everyone's health during this time.